Anxious before an appraisal? Ask why. Anxious before a project review? Ask why. Anxious before you meet some seniors or senior stakeholders or the board? Ask why. Anxious before you meet a fairly big customer? Ask why. And there are so many other such instances where the anxiety, the worry, the acidity, the sleepless nights, the heaviness in the head, the extreme fatigue is telling you something. And that is that possibly you have outsourced your identity, your self-worth to a variety of external situations. So if your team gives you a good rating, if your boss gives you a good rating, if your customer gives you a good rating, that's what your self-worth is based on, not really actually what you think of yourself. Now, by no means am I saying that you don't need to take care of and have a good reputation with your team. By no means am I saying that your customer should not have great work and great things to say about you. By no means I am saying that you don't need to worry about what your boss thinks about you. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is you need to work on your own self-worth. And where is your self-worth going to come from? And listen and understand this very simply and carefully. There are stories that you're telling yourself, and those stories that you're telling yourself are either positive or it's negative. Either they are powerful or they are powerless. All our powerless stories are coming from our tainted past, our challenged past, our incomplete past, our incompetent past, our unhandled, unhealed past. So wherever that story is for you, wherever you have your challenge, whether it's a hurt or an emotional issue or lack of competence or lack of something somewhere, go complete that. Fix your narrative by fixing your own self. Work on yourself. So there is one word that you need to have for your own self, and that word is excellence. Pursuit of excellence. If you make that your life, if you have a pursuit of excellence for your physical health, for your mental health, for your intellectual capability, for your emotional and social capability, for your ability to do your role well, for ability to get success for your organization, for your customer, whoever else that you're working for, if you have the ability to be a good thought leader, these are the good qualities that are going to give you a great self-worth. So the world will always treat you the way you are treating yourself. So if you're going to walk around with an incomplete identity, if you're going to walk around with incomplete capability, incompleteness is going to show up. You cannot hide things from the world. You will show the signs to the world of who you are. So if it's your lack of capability, then there is no point of being anxious. What you need to do is, there is a transition period where you need to accept that yes, people will see through my truth. That's what you need to do. But in that period, you need to work hard on yourself and you need to fix. So if you don't like the way you look, if you don't like the way you talk, if you don't like the way you work, if you don't like something about who you are, fix that. If you know there is a gap in what you do, if you know that you make mistakes, if you know that you don't think the best, if you know that there are certain challenges in who you are, go fix that. As a worker, as a business owner, as a partner, as a parent, as a human being, as a friend, whatever it is, it's your job to pursue excellence. Pursue that excellence instead of pursuing the validation of others to build your self-worth. Nobody can tell you how good you are if you already know how good you are. But the question is, do you really know that you're good? Or the question is that you actually know in your subconscious that you're not good. If you are in your subconscious not good, then nothing in this world can validate you. That's something that you need to remember. So work for your own approval, fix those gaps. And if you don't have the skills to self-assess, if you don't have the skills to self-evaluate, take a coach, mentor, guides, help, figure it out, but fix that challenge. So the real approval that you need to give yourself is coming from you. And that real approval is never going to come till you hold yourself against strict benchmarks. So take courses, top those courses. Take tests and top them. Participate in competitions and try to come out on top. Participate in societies. Be contributive. So do something there that tests you. Put yourself out there. Put your skin in the game and keep improving your game. So those are the two things that you need to continuously do. So pursue excellence in your life in everything that you do, all the roles that you play. Put your skin in the game and improve your game. Don't wait for others to tell you how good or bad your game is. Because if you are going into meetings and appraisals and reviews and surveys, etc., and you have this deep anxiety about what's going to happen, then somewhere your subconscious already knows that you are not worth the good praise or good words of others. You know that there are gaps. Fix those gaps. Pursue excellence.